Hello, hello, hello. There you go. That's how you get me out. That's how the curtain opens, right? Can't have 50 people out here and 15 thumbs up. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Not for this lady, right? I don't demand much. I certainly don't demand much, but I need a little welcome applause for goodness sake, right? Just a little, listen, welcome to the stage, the one and only Mallory Williams. Listen, those are my applause people, right? I need a thunderous round of applause before I come out and hit the stage for you all, right? I'll tell you, this is a show, right? Listen, what do the haters hate to hear me say? What do they hate? Mallory Williams is an entertainer, darling. I'm an entertainer. Oh my God, they hate that. Don't they hate it, people? Oh, they can't stand to hear the truth because they know what separates the cream from the burnt up gravy, right? Listen, the old yesterday's burnt up sloppy gravy that you're going to take out to feed the old pigs, right? The cream rises to the top. It's what we call the creamy entertainment that people pay money to see and clamor for the front row seats. Ah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look, did somebody listen? Listen, what happened to Dawn C? Jesus to goodness. Jeez, that was quick. Poor Dawn C. Poor Dawn. Bless her heart. Didn't even get to see what Dawn had to contribute. Good Lord. Dawn. Bless your heart. Listen, somebody was on you. Somebody was on you like a John on a $3 hooker. Holy shit. You didn't stand a chance. Jesus to goodness. Bless your heart. Ah, apparently we're not supposed to know, and it's probably for the best, right? Ah, good Lord. Listen, they're on it, people. They are on it. They're on it. Oh, hold on. Let me see what I can do. I don't know. I don't know how to work all this magic and this technology. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't know how to work technology, y'all. I'm not up to par with all that. I'm not up to par with all of that, people. Just keep right on them. Have fun with them, right? Listen, this isn't going to be a long chat. I had no intentions of doing a chat right now. What I was doing was in the process of collecting today's news, right? Today's follies. I was following today's follies. Hello, Cuckoo Bee, right? Hello. Miss Williams just watched the Poke the Bear video. You are absolutely gorgeous and hilarious. Well, thank you. Thank you. Is it QQ or Cuckoo? I don't know. Either way. Listen, no, listen, I'll be the first to admit I can't read, right? I just pretend. I pretend, right? It's all right. It's part of the adorability factor. People love me for it, right? People love me for it. The queen requires her helpers. Yes, Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to say it right now because I'm going to do a little posting. I'm going to do a little something, something later. But thank you. Lisa sent me a little something, a little wish list, something, right? I was so happy. So thank you so much, Miss Lisa. All right. Somebody sent me a shirt. Anybody out there that sent me a cute top, a nice black top off my wish list? Sorry, there was no note included. It happens sometimes. Sometimes people order things from their phone and they have all to do to send it, much less send because it's a little confusing sometimes. I do, Lisa. Thank you so much. Listen, with my wish list selections, you can't go wrong. I'm almost guaranteed to love whatever you send, right? Guaranteed, right? Just almost guaranteed to love it. So listen, thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it. That was so kind of you and thoughtful. Second of all, somebody sent me a little black top, and I'm going to identify it as a little black top because it doesn't have a sender's name on it. If you happen to be out there, please let me know in the comment section so I can give you a proper thank you. Truly, it's adorable. It really is. I do love it, and it's going to get a nice little wear because listen, I wear my clothes until I wear them out. Anybody knows that I'm notoriously known for ripping my clothes to shreds, right? I love to tear and stretch my clothes. Listen, I don't like to feel my clothes on my body. Let's put it that way. If I can feel my clothes, I'm not usually, listen, especially if I'm lounging about the house, right? I'll tolerate it if I'm out in public. I'm not a complete savage, people, right? But around the house, right? Around the yard, listen, I don't like to feel my clothing. I like to wear clothing. I'm not a nudist. My sister, listen, we don't run a nudist compound here. Don't misunderstand the flow here. I like loose clothing. So I like, this is how that's why I like always wear off the shoulder stuff, just listen, right? This is how it is. This is how it is. Some of my shirts, listen, on occasion, I come very close to doing a little peekaboo with one of my breastises. Listen, I've scared myself a couple times. I'm like, holy shit, that was close, Miss Williams. Oh, God. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was close. Sorry about that little buffer moment. It happens. This is technology. So listen, people, this is for our beloved psychic goddess. All right. This is in honor of our beloved psychic goddess. All of you know the crime. Listen, she's the true crime psychic goddess. She is one of a kind. She is one of our major mods here at the House of Williams. She's been with us for some time. Those of you who don't know her, listen, I think I might have her channel, ready to go. I'm not sure if I have it lined up. Let me see if I got her channel ready to go. I don't think so. Does anybody have a link? Can anybody get her link really quick and put it in the side chat? Please, please, please. I'd appreciate it if somebody will find that for me. All right, True Crime Psychic Goddess. Let's just make sure we can get some more subscribers over to her channels. Let's see. Ashley, hello to you, Ashley. Twin Thang. Listen, I've been wondering where in the heck has the psychic gone to, right? My psychic abilities aren't nearly as powerful as hers, right? I like to think they are. Listen, my bullshit detector is unmatched. Thank you, Jag. Thank you, Cutter. Who's ever putting those out there? Thank you. Also, listen, my bullshit detector is unrivaled in these here parts, but her psychic flow, right, goes unchallenged. So I've been wondering where she is, right? I've just not seen enough of her around recently. I'm like, where is my goddess? Where's my goddess? I've even said as much on air. And I feel like I've seen her pop in maybe momentarily or something, but then in hindsight, I'm like, where is she? I just don't know. And I've not seen a lot of movement on her own channel. She's just kind of been MIA, right? MIA. Well, I caught a live today, and I was lurking. And sometimes I lurk. Sometimes I'll go in and say hi. This particular one, I said, you might just want to lurk this one out, Miss Williams. You might just want to lurk this one out, girl. For your own safety, you just might want to lurk this one out. Because, listen, the goddess, you done went and pissed the goddess off, girl. You pissed off the psychic goddess. And she probably knows you're out there. She's psychic. She probably knows you're out there hiding behind the goddamn couch listening. But listen, don't go in there, girl. Don't go in. Just listen. You done pissed off the neighborhood psychic. I mean, your world is tipped upside down, headed for doom when you pissed off your neighborhood psychic. Think about that one, people. Holy shit, people. Don't piss off your neighborhood psychic, right? Especially when she holds a wrench in your goddamn chat. Oh, Lord. It can't end well. It can't end well, people. Listen, I play. But the truth is, listen, a lot of, there's going to be feelings, right? People are going to have feelings on YouTube. Some good, some not so good. Some people are going to be confused, right? I've been known to confuse a person or two with my movements through YouTube. And listen, I ebb and flow. My channel ebb and flows just like anybody else. My opinions form and they evolve and they change, and they do a 360. And listen, you know, it's just part of my YouTube groove and grind, bump and grind, right? It's part of being here for so long on these YouTube streets. I've formed a lot of relationships with people. I'm always forging new ones. And when I say relationships, both positive and negative, mind you, right? Listen, when I tell you haters become lovers and lovers become haters and round, round, round the merry-go-round, it's not just something that I say in jest. It's really a motto that I live by here at the House of Williams, because it is proven so true time and time and time again. So I know for a lot of people that have just now gotten on the House of Williams carousel, you find yourself all aboard. You know, you get on for one particular reason, one particular storyline or plot that kind of pulls you in. Maybe you like a particular plot. Maybe you like, listen, I'm here because Mallory's going after a particular person or a particular set of people that I'm really down with getting. Listen, I like seeing their ass set on fire, and I'm all about this, right? Until you decide to set somebody's ass on fire that I happen to like, and then suddenly you're not all about that. You know, we've already kind of covered that. You know, we've covered that. That doesn't go well for a lot of people. But I've said before, listen, if you're the type of person that can't, if you wouldn't, because I'm, trust me, I'm the House of Williams. I'm eventually gonna make my rounds. I'm eventually gonna make my rounds to somebody that you're a fan of, right? Make no mistake about it. I'm probably gonna make my rounds and eventually land on your favorite creator. Part of my brand down here is to talk shit and call out the bullshit of other creators. That is why I'm really not the most popular down here amongst other creators. Although for the most part, I have found a way to coexist with a good many of them. And it ebb and flows. It in itself ebb and flows throughout the years as far as these relationships. And these, sometimes they're allies of mine, sometimes they're not. And sometimes I've been able to make some actual YouTube friends, and some of these friends have formed into real life friends. Such is the case. I know some people are very mystified with the whole Molly Golightly thing. I've tried to express to people that Molly and Golightly and I, we've been friends for going on 4 years now. We've, you know, I really, you know, by my estimation, I really consider Molly a friend. You know, we didn't have, she wasn't for me a ticket to ride. She never treated me like a ticket to ride. She never pressured me to as a meal pass or a BOGO ticket, or listen, I did for you, now you do for me. It wasn't like that. We didn't really use our channels for one another to play badminton back and forth. In fact, I was rarely on her channel. A few times I went on her panel, and a few times she went on my panel. But as a whole, we really kept our channels pretty separate for the most part, right? On occasion, we would mingle, right? For fun. Literally for fun, right? But for the great majority, you know, I would come visit her in her side chat, or she'd come over here and visit my side chat. But as far as getting up and just outwardly promoting one another's channel, or you know, cutting up and just being big giant hams on each other's channel, it just, that's not the relationship we had. I always thought of Molly Golightly as the cisgender version of me. In so many ways, as different as we are in so many ways, persona wise, we're so very similar in our boldness, our presentation. We're just so similar, right? And if you would ask anybody, it wouldn't be so much of a stretch to think I would be the trans version of her, because I am just as bold, right? I'm just so bold and just strong and loud and just, I walk into a room, I exist. Molly walks into a room, she exists. We're not the Tiffany's of the world, right? We don't have to throw a coffee cup in somebody's face to let them know we're at the drive-thru. Bitch, we're at the drive-thru window. And if we say we want it shooken or shaken or shaketh, you're going to shaketh. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it's going to be, people. Right? That's how Molly and I are so similar. So put aside all the crazy and all the fun and all the sloppy Mollies and all that. Yes, for sure. I was lighting her little fanny up tonight. A true size 8. We had fun. It was entertainment. It was entertaining. Everything that comes off of my channel is entertainment. It is content, right? Every word spoken, every little bit of the plot. It's all content for you all to enjoy, for me to banter upon, for me to paint visuals, for me to do little skits and funnies, right? To me to shed little pieces of wisdom, to me to call out the absurdities and the bullshit that's going on. It's never to hurt Molly personally, and Molly knows that. Trust me, if I ever tried to hurt Molly personally, Molly would never have shown up in my chat. She'd never speak to me again, right? And if Molly would have ever tried to hurt me personally, go after me personally, did anything truly to hurt me, there's no way I would have ever spoken to her again. I would have even toyed with her. You think I would toy around and as they say, poke the bear of somebody that truly had tried to hurt me, or had the potential to hurt me, right? Or come after me in some of these ugly YouTube ways, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was never that deep. Were egos brushed? Were feelings, were feelings a little fractured? Of course, it's YouTube. It happens. It happens. So for anyone out there, they're just so mystified. Whoa! How do we go from that to all of a sudden Molly Golightly has a wrench in here? Well, Molly Golightly has always had a wrench in my chat. She merely just got her wrench back. Okay? And truth be told, it was nice to see it back on her, right? It would be very bizarre seeing her in my chat naked. It would be strange, right? And quite frankly, somebody of her caliber, someone of her caliber to be in a chat without a wrench is just disrespectful. Often I give other content creators what I call a courtesy wrench, first and foremost. I'm not always extended that courtesy. Not always. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. And it doesn't matter. I like to extend courtesy wrenches. And listen, sometimes those same creators will get nasty with me, right? I'm like, well, so there goes your little courtesy wrench, little bastard. You little bastard, or you little bitch, right? How dare you? You dare say you have a heart? A heart of steel is what you have. A heart and eyes only for yourself. I could blow your head off. Give me my wrench back. Right? I don't have time for those games. Thank you for all those thumbs up. Thank you. I do not encourage anyone blowing anybody's head off. Footnote, gun violence is not cool. Right? I don't even believe in hunting deer. So all of you people who hunt for food, listen, if that's your thing, go for it. Go for it. I prefer to go to the meat department at local Publix. Okay, just saying, putting it out there. All right? Don't come after me, gun people. All right? Just don't go around shooting people up. I don't promote it. But listen, Justice for All now has a wrench. Justice for All has a wrench. Everybody knows, even Justice, right? I told Justice when he was talking about going for dinner, I was joking around like, oh shit. When do I tell him? Like, when do I tell him? Like Jesus Christ. When do I tell him? Like, I've clowned him. I thought he knew. I thought Justice knew. Did he know? Does he not know? Do I tell him before? Should I tell him after I get my dinner? Because I don't want to ruin my dinner. Listen, let me get my free dinner first. Maybe I should get my free dinner, and maybe I'll tell him after the bill comes. By the way, I love dinner. The dinner was good. But, is now a good time to tell you that I clown the hell of you? I clown the hell of you out of my channel. Listen, not for nothing, but, everybody in my channel knows you as Walter Mercado, right? Everybody knows you as Walter Mercado. Not for nothing. Walter Mercado. Everybody loves Walter Mercado. Everybody loves Walter Mercado. He's a good soul. Walter Mercado was a good soul. Very gentle. Doesn't hurt anyone, right? Just sits there in that beautiful, ornate gold chair and just sits there and just kind of just tells people about themselves, right? Just tells people about themselves, right? But I'm like, when do I tell him, right? What if somebody just accidentally lets it slip in the side chat and starts calling him Walter? I'm like, I can't, what, Jesus Christ, what do I do? I'm stuck here. I'm stuck between, listen, people. I'm stuck between an ornate chair and a hard place. I don't know what to do. Oh, but I wrenched him. Please. Good gracious. But, we evolve, we move on. Sometimes the skit's got to come to an end, and the channel has to move on and evolve, and it ebbs and flows, right? You got to think, right? He is one of these channels that could have easily he could have sidestepped. He covers the Summer Wells case, right? And he's got a lot of people that follow him over that Summer Wells stuff, right? They've gone down the Summer Wells rabbit hole. They've not come up for air in probably a year. They don't know. Listen, they don't know what's going on. They haven't known what's going on since they cashed those Joe Biden checks last year, right? They got their last Joe Biden check, then they took it down the rabbit hole, and they ain't come back since. They don't know nothing about Ukraine, right? The Russians invading Ukraine. Those people don't know nothing about nothing, people, right? That's how far down the rabbit hole they went of this Summer Wells bullshit, right? That's the truth. That's the goddamn truth. So he took a pretty good gamble on still coming over here and propping his ass up at the House of Williams. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to be seen here, right? He sure didn't, but he did. So yeah, I wrenched him up, right? Listen, if you're going to stand with the House of Williams, you're going to stand up for the freedom of my speech. Absolutely. We're going to ebb and flow, and we're going to, listen, if you're willing to walk with the House of Williams and its people, we're willing to walk with you. That's for damn sure, right? But here's the thing, people. This is what I need to. This is about the psychic goddess. This is what I want to make sure about our psychic goddess. I want to make sure there's no misunderstandings. She is worth the ride. This girl deserves respect. And I want to make sure that she gets her due respect. Now I can't make people see each other as they would like each other to be seen. I can't make that happen. But I would like to see that happen, right? I know that her and Justice for All had a scuffle, right? That it wasn't a pleasure. Wasn't a pleasure for either one of them. And it happened to happen on Molly Golightly's panel, right? It just wasn't. So I can understand. Can understand how the goddess would feel on one hand. How she might feel somewhat set aside or left behind or an afterthought by me or the House of Williams. And I can tell you that could not be further from the truth. I don't leave somebody behind or set them aside who's been with me through thick and thin. And let me tell you, the goddess has been with me through thick and thin. And I want to make sure that she knows that. She's very important to the House of Williams. And I'm here to tell Molly Golightly and let Justice know, if you ever hear this, if you might be listening, the goddess is worth the ride. It is my experience that if you ever would like to have somebody who will walk with you and stand behind you when other people may not or will not, you may want to reconsider, or just reconsider whatever happened on that panel, even if you're no longer thinking about it, which you're probably not. I bet you're not even thinking about that, and you've just let that moment go, right? You've let that moment go. And truth be told, she probably kind of let that moment go too, until it resurfaced and she was faced with it, as we often do. We're not all so petty where we're all just sitting around harboring these moments, until sometimes we're faced with it and it's a reminder to us, and it just kind of, and that's probably what happened to Goddess, right? But now that, it has surfaced and it is a bit of a reminder, I would just hope that people could kind of reach out to Goddess, even if it's in a side chat, somehow, even if you mention it somewhere. If you see her again in the side chat, just give her a smile, right? Say hello, right? I'm telling you, she's worth it. Even if you all got off on the wrong foot accidentally, whatever it may have been, even if it was intentional, if somebody was having a bad day, a bad moment, had a bad taste in their mouth, I would not try to advocate for someone if I didn't believe in them. And I'm here to tell you that the girl has served the House of Williams honorably, admirably, and with complete decency. And I believe that she would do the same for anyone who treated her well, right, and with respect. That's my honest opinion for on Psychic Goddess. I think she's as I call a really good egg, right? And I think, I have to say the same for the other two. When it comes down to it, all their antics, all their, whatever aside, right? Justice seems to be, listen, he's like silk drama, right? He's got his own way of, he's got his own way of working his way through the drama, right? He's very stealth-like with it. Very self. He sits there like Walter Mercado does, right? We all know Walter Mercado. That's how he got the nickname. Just very calm. He puts everybody at ease, almost in a hypnosis state, right? He's the polar opposite of Molly Golightly and Mallory Williams. There's us, and then there's Walter Mercado, aka, right, Justice for All. Two completely opposite, polar opposite personality types. I mean, that's quality entertainment when you can get those kind of Listen, picture this. Molly Golightly, Mallory Williams, and Justice for All riding in a caravan. Listen, that's quality entertainment, people. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't care what the hell we're talking about. That's quality entertainment. Everybody's tuning in for that one, right? Doesn't matter who's driving. Hopefully Ziggy's driving. Hopefully that lady Ziggy is driving, because we know she can go the distance, right? We'll get her to drive, right? Bless her heart. We know she'll drive for at least 8 hours. Just throw her a couple goddamn granola bars, right? Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that lady. She just sit there and go and go and go and go. Jesus, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Oh, Ziggy, where have you? I've never known of this person before. God damn, that lady can stream. I never met such a streamer. Holy hell, don't get me started. I was just amazed. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, can't make it about Ziggy, right? It's a whole nother episode. But listen, Psychic Goddess, I'm sorry if listen, a lot of this is my fault, because I moved my channel, right? I'm so used to working the inner workings of my channel, right? As I often say, I know there's so much going on in my head, right? Not only do I have to keep up with the workings of my channel and how I'm listen, I'm very strategical, right? Very analytical in my thinking of what videos I want to put out, what I want to say in my stream, what titles do I want to put out, when do I want to release them, what do I want to respond to, how do I want to respond to it, how long do I want to go, what bears do I want to poke, what bears do I not want to poke, do I want to retract something, be careful here, do I want to go and clean something up, or not only that, I've got to sit there and I've got to prepare. I've got to sit there and I've got to say, well, I know what this one's going to do. And I know what that one's going to do. And then I know for a fact how this one's going to respond to what I do. And then I know how this one's going to respond to that one because I know what they're doing. And then I know the shitstorm that's going to come after that one. Plus I know the shitstorm that's going to come after me, but that's okay because I know these group of people are eventually going to fold in on this group of people. You see what's happening? All this is going in my head. Always and forever. This is how the House of Williams works, right? So even in the quietest day over here, right? Even on the quietest day, if it seems like nobody's paying attention to Miss Williams, right? All those times I'm saying, I promise you they will be speaking my name. And you all thought, well, ain't nobody paying attention to you. All these workings go in my head, right? Because I know what's coming. I'm going to ring that bell in just a minute. I love you so much. But I know what's coming, right? I'm moving the wheels of YouTube over here. So sometimes I just don't have the moment to explain every play-by-play in my playhouse to the people, right? To the audience. My thing is the audience just has to trust in the House of Williams and hold on, right? Just get your ticket at the door and take a seat and just enjoy the show, right? Get what you can get out of it. Enjoy the show. And that's really what it's about. And I just, and I know sometimes when you don't know what's coming around the bend, it's like, holy shit. Or there's a lot of cliffhangers in here. There's a lot of cliffhangers, right? Okay, be here now. Thank you so much, my love. $20 going right into my paycheck. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But that's part of the joy of YouTube. And it's part of the joy for all of you out there that just get to go door to door to door to door to everybody's whore light. Every time you see a live button, you get to pile in, right? You get to suck it all up. And then you get to just take it all in and go to the next whore light. See who's feeding off of who. Then you get to go to that whore light. And then it's just on and on and on and on, right? It's all part of the experience. It's all part of the entertainment for you people. Oh my God, holy hell. Thank you. Right into my birthday check. Thank you, Ina. Thank you so much. Jesus, y'all. Thank you. See, that's the one thing I can't plot. I have no power over that. I wish I could. Listen, I wish I could, but that's completely up to you all, right? Whether somebody's going to be generous or, how many times I'm going to ring my bell, a chat, I have no control over, right? So that's purely by chance, random, and good luck and hope, right? Thank you, Shay. Happy birthday, Mallory. Listen, this is going to be the longest birthday period ever, but listen, I'm going to enjoy it all. Happy birthday, Mallory. Thank you for making me giggle. Much love to you and kisses. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, is that Tatia? Tatia. Yes, thank you. Listen, naked cat, baby girl. Yes, thank you. Okay. Oh, good Lord. You all, I hope that made sense. Do you just kind of get, how do I word something and put in perspective as to how I operate over here to where it even makes sense? You can't even really comprehend, right? Trying to put somebody in the mind of Mallory Williams, for God's sake, it's really an impossibility. It's an impossibility. But I tried to at least give you something to go on. So that, I'm trying to be honest with you as far as what you can expect from my channel. At least give you some sort of reasoning as to how you can see, simple people want to put it in terms, oh, you're just a flip-flop. The bottom line, you're just a flip-flop. No, the bottom line is my channel is, listen, it's an entertainment channel, right? I cannot sit here and expect to entertain a crowd by calling Molly Golightly Sloppy Molly every day, right? For the next year straight, for the next following year. That's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. I have to be able to move my channel along. It's got to be able to have lifts, peaks, and valleys. It's got to have high points and low points and drama. It's like a symphony. Your channel has to be like a symphony. It's got to rock people. It's got to be able to move people. And just when they think there's nothing going on, you've got to scare the hell out of them when the cat jumps out of the closet and you weren't expecting it. That's how you get people's attention. You're like, holy shit. Jesus Christ, where did she come from? Where the hell did she come from? I've been here the whole time, hiding in the closet, bitch. How you like it? How you like me now? Meow, right? I'm Mallory Williams. How you doing? It's just how I roll. Please sign the guest book. I can't believe we got almost 100. Listen, I think we're going to get 100. I'm not closing out with less than 100 at this point. Really, I didn't think we were going to listen. I thought we were, listen, this wasn't supposed to be this kind of turnout. This was supposed to be a little love letter for Psychic Goddess and nothing. I didn't think we were going to have this many people in here and this kind of thumbs up. But this just goes to show how many people love the Psychic Goddess, right? They wanted to hear what we had to say about the Psychic Goddess. And I hope some people have subbed her up. And not only that, I hope some people will put in her comment section, if somebody will share her link again, please. I would love nothing more than for some people to go over to her channel, comment on whatever most recent thing she has live, and just give her some love. Show her some love. Let her know that she matters to the House of Williams. All right? Because she does. She absolutely does. I don't leave my friends behind. I don't disregard them, and that's for sure. Listen, like I said, that girl has been here hustling like nobody's business for the House of Williams. And that's just the way it is. So please, if you have a minute or two, click that link, go over there, just, give her some love, even if it's just some kiss emojis from the House of Williams. Let her know, just let her know, right? Maybe sub her up. She's a wonderful gal, right? If anybody deserves a sub, her channel does. Her channel does. Okay, everybody. Listen, can we get 7 more signatures on the guest book before I close this out? Is there a chance 7 of you have not signed the guest book signature yet? Listen, don't worry. We're going to return to regular scheduled programming. Trust me. We're going to see what kind of bullshit they've been serving up today. Listen, I'm sure that some people have been serving up some bullshit. Don't worry about that. I just got to go through and scoop it all up like a goddamn litter box. I got to go in there and sift through it. I got to go sift through the litter box to see what they're... Listen, people. Listen, it's the part I don't enjoy. It's the part I don't enjoy. But we'll see. I do know this. People. Not for nothing. But old Tiffany listen, after the ass whooping she's been getting over her fraud, right? Over her bullshit check fraud, right? I donated $15. Get the hell out of here, you liar, right? Who does she get to back her up? Who does she get for support? You can't make this shit up, people. This tells you how far down she slipped down the totem pole, girl. Savage, goddamn. Listen, Savage Live over there from the way other side of the tracks, right? Goddamn Savage Live. Jesus Christ, people. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Holy shit, somebody. Somebody, listen. It's like Old Yeller out there. Old Yeller. Listen, I know it's sad. The end of this, it's so sad. Old Yeller, we've all seen the movie. God damn. Jesus Christ. Nobody listen. It's either Cujo or Old Yeller. Pick it. Pick your poison, people. Pick your ending. Cujo or Old Yeller. Either dog. Either dog. It's not, listen, it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. Pick your ending, people. Right? Listen, one more signature on the guest book. Anyway, that's where she's at today, people. That's where she's at. Oh God. One more guest book signature. Anybody? Going once, going twice. Anyone? We're not closing it down with 99. We can't do that. 99. We're not going to do it. Come on, one more person. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. CT, hello, the donuts of it all. Anna, not Old Yeller. It's what it's like. Thank you, people. Thank you. 101 Dalmatians. I've got no use for puppies. Listen, people. It was so sad. Listen, we don't even like each other, but for the children, listen, for the children I scammed out of $1,500. We'll come together for the children. Bitch, you came together because nobody else was willing to sit up in that panel with your thieving ass other than the likes of Savage, right? Because no one else will have her ass. No one else will have her ass other than her. Listen, other than 681, and nobody watches her ass. So listen, neither of you had any. You were each other's best option. Why don't we call it out for what it is? You each had one goddamn option and you found each other. Jesus Christ. Savage and Tiffany. Holy shit. You can't make it up, people. Listen, this isn't about calling out bullshit, but since y'all were nice, since y'all made it this far, what the hell? I called you a little bullshit today. All right? I gave you a little taste of bullshit. All right? Jana, thank you. $5. $5 going right into my paycheck. Thank you so much. I couldn't be more pleased with you, Jana. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But listen, there's more. There'll be more. Don't even worry about it. If anybody will please listen. I recently discovered how easy it is to share a video onto your community post. I honestly just discovered that. I didn't realize how easy it was. You just listen. I thought you had to do copy and pasting or something. And before I was like, can you even share a video on a community? I didn't listen. I'm not that savvy, but I just figured it out. And it's so easy. So listen, if anybody wants to put a little clever, if anybody wants to share this out in their community post, right? Please do. Please do. Help my channel expand. Help the House of Williams grow stronger. Listen, help us out, right? It's one of the great ways you can help the House of Williams. If you can't or choose not to help us in a financial way or wish list way or any of that, it's one of the way most of my House of Williams followers can help us is by participating in the side chat, signing the guest book, sharing out the channel, all those nice interactive things to help the House of Williams expand and grow. All right, till next time, everyone, do take care. Bye-bye.